All right, all right, all right. What is happening, everybody?
What's up, yo?
As you can see, Stella's obviously in the room. Happy holidays.
And happy first day of
Yes.
November.
So, what is everybody up to? Welcome on in. Welcome to Tincantuesday, the return. We are starting to get back into the swing of things. It is the holiday season, excitedly coming up. Hopefully, if things go right, fingers crossed, I'll have my Advent beer box. And those are always fun to kind of go through on stream. What's everybody up to? Welcome on in. Thank you for being here. We are starting the holiday season. We are starting it off right. I hope we're starting it off right anyways. So, as you all know, last year I did a very impromptu, it was like, I think it was like 3 weeks. Was it 3 weeks? Might have been 3 weeks. Like a 3 week crash course in what was a fundraiser. So I thought about it this year, and there was a piece of me that said, oh, we should go and do this. It'd be really neat to do again because we did so much good. I mean, last year we helped out like 2,500 children. We were part of helping out 2,500 children and just, a bunch of families. So I started thinking about it. Stephanie was on board with it. I called my contact at Citizens for Citizens, and she said, absolutely. I've actually reached out to a couple of the local retailers around here, so we don't run into again what we ran into last year, which was, oh, Triton. Look at Triton go. Thank you, sir. Which was, wow, very nice, sir. Thank you. Look at that. Starting it off right. He, because we got shut down, if you remember. It was like if you guys were there, it was like the last 10 minutes of the stream where I had to kind of do it guerrilla style, where that big red box store wasn't having it. So I reached out to a couple of other big retail stores, to their media contacts, to see if we could get something rolling. Hopefully they'll get back to me with something good. But December 10th is the date, and we'll have all the links live while we're in the middle of shopping too. So last year we actually we smashed the goal. So yeah. So this year I'd like to try to exceed that, knowing what this community is capable of doing. Last year we had a goal of like $500, and we were hovering at like $350 for a while. We got up to $400, and in literally the 3 days, including the day we were shopping, we ended up collecting, it was $1,500 and change. We bought $1,900 of toys on stream, and actually when we were done, I think we were closer to 2,000 because of like discounts and sales and stuff. So, but let's welcome everybody in. Let's see who's here. We know Triton's here because he has started off the season. He was the first one to hit $10. So what you'll see on your screen here is, you can see at the top it says Toy Drive. Over to the right, it has a little brief summary of what's happening right now, which this will be happening for all of my streams throughout now all the way up through December 10th, including December 10th. Down below me, so down there, you'll see the bar. And we have set a $2,000 bar. So we were looking, do something small like $500 last year. We smashed that and got to like 15. So this year I said, well, let's set it to 2,000 and let's see how close we can come. And then below there, as kind of a fun little thing, I put the Stream Boss going. So what that is now, Triton is technically the Stream Boss. So if you want to knock him off and have fun while you're helping out our toy drive, whenever anybody hits the link, which you will see it's posted it's pinned at the top of the chat, you hit that link. When you make a donation to the toy drive, you will take away his little health bar. So you'll see that little green ball move from the right to the left, and eventually the HP, which is hit points, those 300 points, they run out, and whoever is the last one to make a hit takes over being the Stream Boss. I think I have it set, so if you make it's either a $5 or a $10 donation, you should almost like instantly, if not instantly, become the Stream Boss. So it shouldn't be too hard to do. But so going on down the line, Pierce is here. I saw Costa Mom, Francisco in the house. Frank, hello, nice to see all of you. Suzanne Babcock, hello, welcome on in. So, yes, so this is the return of Tincantuesday. So this was a regular thing we were doing for a long, long time, and once really like the late spring and early summer rolled around, we kind of got away from it. Just running short on time, life was getting in the way. So, but we are back at it. So this will be a regular thing, especially now with the holiday season. All the winter warmer beers coming out, it's oh so good. I ended up at Berkeley Beer the other day, so that was always nice to go back and see them. So I am PayPal, sir. PayPal. Bay Farm, Tin Can. I should really go out there and do a stream from those old stomping grounds, shouldn't I? But so we are going to be doing. Pierce, thank you. He sent us a PayPal, and with a little note it says "Merry Squatchmas from the Pillow Fort." So if you know my PayPal and you hit it up directly, the bar won't update here, but I can update it after the stream is over. I might be able to do it live. Let me see if I can update it live while we're sitting here. Anyways, the Dooney and Burke. So today we are going to try a couple of beers. So they are both directly from Rhode Island, and they are from a brewer called Line Cider Brewing. And I think we tried one before. So this is one right here called Battle Scar that we're going to be digging into. It's an Irish Red Ale, and there's a little story behind this, which I'll read it to you off the can. But the first one we want to get into, you're 8. That's right, you are 8. This is also from Line Cider. Where are we here, camera? Line Cider, okay. And this one is called Sester Centennial. And the can goes on to be described as celebrating 250 years of America's finest blow for freedom. First blow for freedom. Thank you for supporting the Gaspee Days Committee in their efforts to keep history alive. Here's to Rhode Island's part in igniting the American Revolution. The GDC, which is the Gaspee Days Committee. So they had this beer made to help them through Line Cider as like their own little fundraiser to help generate some money. This is an American Golden Ale. So I expect it to be really light, kind of smooth, almost like a session beer. It is 1 pint. It is 6.4% by volume. So we always defend the wallet. Yes, we do defend the wallet. For those of you that have never seen that stream, go back and watch the stream where we're in the Magic Kingdom back from August, and you'll see exactly what they're talking about. So cheers to you. Here is to us all getting together as a community and helping support, once again, thousands of children this Christmas. And if you are just joining me, you are going to get to watch myself, and we'll have both producers and the other co-hosts to be popping in. And, of course, the influencer will be there on December 10th. It'll be an earlier day stream because we have things to do later on that night where we will actually go out, we will purchase all the toys, and we will deliver them and help children that, are not as fortunate, who may be not getting some toys for Christmas. We're going to help them get some toys. And so cheers. Welcome to the return of Tincantuesdays. I'm so excited for this. Oh, that is good. Melissa St. Laurent. Hello. Welcome in, Melissa. Coach. Oh, Coach N is here. Coach, what's happening? So, Coach. Coach N. Coach N, as you know, won our giveaway for last month. I have reset all the timers today. They're all at 0, so everybody's going to start new for the month. We'll do a giveaway at the end of the month again. Coach had a gift card coming to him for $10, and he told me to turn around and donate it back to whatever the fire department was doing. Well, Coach, guess what? It just so happens that the fire department is doing a calendar fundraiser for the holidays. We've done it the last couple of years. It's really successful for our Firemen's Association. So you, sir, have bought a calendar from us. So thank you very much, Coach. We appreciate that. How do you pay Melissa? So Melissa is her and I have been friends for a very long time, and she is a very kind soul. There's a couple ways, Melissa. So if you see there's a pin at the top. It says want to participate. In there you'll find the link. So if you click on that link, it'll walk you through. Basically what happens is I have a PayPal set up, and our goal is to raise $2,000. For those of you just joining us, welcome on in. Join me here December 10th, live in the morning, mid-morning, late to mid-morning, and you're going to see me and the whole gang. We're going to be out rolling around some stores, picking up a bunch of toys, and we're actually going to deliver them. So as you can see over on the right-hand side of your screen, that is a little description about what we're doing. It'll be up every tin can. I'll probably have that description up on maybe some of my sports streams. So you'll see that. And Citizens for Citizens. So it is an organization based in southeastern Massachusetts here. They have a couple of different centers. The one closest to me is in Taunton. It is the one that's really started all this toy drive craziness. And they service hundreds of families every year, thousands of children every year. They not only get toys, they end up, with hats and coats, coloring books and mittens and gloves and stuff. So they do a lot on top of the toy thing. So that's who we're gonna help support. We will run into the woman who runs it again, Debbie Arujo. She's been doing it for like 30 some odd years at this point. I don't know how she does it. It's a heavy lift. And yeah, so we're going to help all these people out, and that's what we're going to do. But you can see the description. I don't know if you have the ability to copy the link that's there. Whoa, what was that? It is, you'll have to excuse me because it is very tiny on my screen right now. But, wow, holy cow. I am refreshing. 1 minute here. That is incredible. Thank you. Thank you so much. What? View the details. View the details. Oh, an anonymous. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was, wow, that was awesome. That's incredible. So, it looks like, all right, so down the bottom, I was talking to you about it before. The red bar tells us how much money we're raising. The green bar, the green bar is the Stream Boss bar. So I kind of want to make it a little bit of fun, right? Because if you guys know me, you know I like to have fun. So, whoops. So here's what happens is now Missy, thank you so much. Missy is now the new boss of the channel. So Melissa has now gone, and she is now the boss. Her donation wiped Triton out of his position. So Triton, after who knows how long of being king of this channel, you 100% did, Melissa. Thank you so much. That is truly incredible. Thank you. It's going to be awesome. Make sure you watch December 10th because it's going to be so awesome. So now Melissa's the new stream boss. So there she is, Missy. That's see your name at the bottom there. It says Missy with the little green ball above it. You are the new stream boss. It's a fun little game that we played when we did this last year. So let's see. So for those of you just joining, the Squatch Fire calendar. Yeah, this is Squatch Fire calendar. This is the return of Tincantuesdays. We have the Sester Centennial from Landsider. It's awesome. Has great flavor to it. Hey, Andrea, welcome on in. How are you? The real kings are me, Coach, and the beer enthusiast. I love it. Oh, Triton. And just like that, like I said, it's either $5 or $10, I think it's set at, and you can become the new stream boss. So if you want to wear the crown, then by all means, pony on up, help out some kids. That's what we're doing this whole month, all the way leading up, including December 10th. And we are, I'm actually hopefully working with a couple of the big local retailers, so we don't run into any of the streaming issues that we ran into last time when we just walked in the store and kind of did this rogue. He did, Melissa. And so anybody else that's watching out there, the strategy really is almost like the breadcrumb thing. You do a little, you do a little, you do a little. You can stay on top of the stream boss for a long, long time. If only PayPal was linked to the bar, that could be really dangerous. Really dangerous. Yes, yes. That's exactly what happens. Yes, that link is to PayPal. It brings you all to the same place. Yep. I do wish Streamlabs made what I'm seeing on my end a little bit bigger so it was easier to read. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. We're going to push this over to here. We are going to make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to have a bunch of fun. Typically, too, the woman that runs the toy drive that we're all working for here, usually I'll get on the phone with her and I'll talk to her right before we go to buy just to see, things that she may be looking for, try to find them. So same old, same old. Coach, you not coaching? I don't know. It's tough to put it down. Autopilot to the bars, yes. Yes, I try not to. I did the other night. speaking of autopiloting and bars, I was lucky enough, myself and Stephanie were lucky enough to attend a military ball. So it is the 75th anniversary of the Air Force this year. So we were able to attend the Air National Guard military ball here down at Otis. So they put on their own military ball for the 102nd Intelligence Wing down there. And boy, what an incredible night it was. They had the Air Force band from the Midwest. So the Air Force has a couple of different bands that service like different regions, and they were able to secure the Air Force band of the Midwest. And boy, could they play! They had a full horn section, and they went all night, and it was great. We got a picture somewhere, but I was in a tuxedo. Stephanie had on a nice ball gown, and it was a really, really great night. And boy, for the amount of people that were lined up at the bar, them people were working, because man, that line went quick. Good drinks. The food was excellent, so it was a good night. I'm looking forward to maybe going to another one. Who crawled out of the woodwork? That's it, Andrea. You know, you heard that there was beer here. There may be a beer or two here on this channel, just one or two. What do you mean, This one over here going, There is two, because we have a second one over there. This week, coming up this week, we should see the Patriots are on bye week, which means I'll be picking up another game to call. Probably Sunday night. Probably Sunday night. I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I believe. So I don't think I'm going to do the Monday night game. The Monday night game, although is probably the better game of the week. It goes a little too late. I'll probably pick off a Sunday game, middle of the day, maybe something that somebody's not doing. It's nice when you have the red zone, so you can pick up the red zone there. Speaking of beers, I am currently eyeballing a second kegerator I found for cheap. So it seems to work. It's in really good shape. It looks really good. Whole setup's there. All I got to do is just throw a keg and a CO2 can in. And supposedly it's currently operating at about 29 degrees, which is awesome. The colder the better, especially if the beer is heavier. So like wheat beer or something like a Blue Moon, those heavier, thicker beers like it when it's a little bit colder. It pours a little bit better. Do the Lion-Bears game. You know what? Lions and Bears, that would be something, because in one of my fantasy leagues, I have Justin Fields, so, Thin Mint Brew. I got to find some time to actually put the pieces together and brew it. That brew's probably going to take me start to finish, I'm guessing roughly somewhere around 6 or so hours. So I really need to just find some time to carve it out. I thought about doing it out on out at the tiki bar area on the patio. I could put the solo stove going to stay warm and brew the beer just off the patio. That way, if anything spills, it doesn't stain it. But you'll come back. Just saying. I'll come back. And actually, so speaking of coming back, Pierce, I may actually be switching streaming platforms to a degree. I think I'm going to try Ecamm. I might try that for a month after we're done doing the whole toy drive thing, and we're kind of on the back end of football, and I graduate, and I walk, because I walked from my graduation. I walked from my master's out in Nebraska at the middle of December. So once we get past all this stuff, I may try Ecamm leading up to Christmas for a week or two, just to see if I like it. It seems to be a good platform. It allows me to have guests on regularly. So we'll see how I feel about that. But, and if anybody's interested, I think I've gotten the producer to agree to streaming to live streaming my graduation on Friday, December 16th. I think it's at 2 p.m. So we'll all, thanks, pal. We'll all be out in Nebraska for that. And you can watch it. Like, there's links that you can watch it through the university, but the streaming for such a large university is probably not what you would expect.
It's very far.
The Dolphins are a minus. I'm sorry, of course I got football going in the background, but I'm looking at the Dolphins are a minus 400 to make the playoffs. That's incredible.
Whoa.
Ah, thanks, Missy. It's been a long road. It's been a long, like, 7.5 years to get it done. But I finished my undergrad and now my master's in 7.5 years, and I am done. Yeah, I thought about maybe the doctorate for a while just so people could call me doctor, but I don't see that happening. So,
Hi, Doctor.
yeah, hi, doctor. Yeah, this one over here. Hi, doctor. Not happening. Not quite. So.
Grab the book if you want to read it.
Here we go. So they're going upstairs. Things about to get quieter. Yep. All right. So here she is. You gonna say hi to everybody? Want to say hi?
Hi,
real
everyone.
quick. You gotta come over. You gotta come over. Over. Quick. There you are.
Oh my God.
Almost. Nice try, kid.
Good night, everyone.
All right. We'll see you later. Bye. Good night. Yeah. So. She's going to be the doctor. She may be the doctor. That's for sure. Our little influencer. And no, she's not getting a $268 handbag. 8-year-olds do not have $268 handbags. Before any of you ever bring that up.
Just them
My
mamas
dad.
do.
Just their mamas do. That is correct. Just the
Dad.
producers do.
Thanks, Daddy.
Good night, Belle.
Mom, catch.
So to get back to business, for those of you just tuning in, if you're watching at home, we have a toy drive going. So the history of it is, last year was the first year. We did it off the cuff, and in about 2.5, 3 weeks, at the end of the day, we raised like $1,500. We were out at Target. We bought like $1,900-ish plus dollars worth of toys. We delivered them to Citizens for Citizens over in Taunton, Mass. And they service hundreds of families and thousands of children every year that are, underprivileged and maybe wouldn't have anything for Christmas. They give out toys, coats, hats, mittens, books, scarves. I mean, they really try to take care of those that need a little extra at the holidays to make it a little bit less stressful and a little more enjoyable. So, the producer Stephanie and her family have known for many decades the woman that started this and runs it over there, and it was just a really good resource because now I've been involved with it for a very long time because of them, and I see what good work they do. So. Anything to help out the community. They don't service just the little city of Taunton. They service all communities around here, and they have a couple other office locations like down in Fall River, and so and those offices will share resources. So really, we're helping out a tremendous amount of people beyond what just the Taunton office services, and who they help out, which is those hundreds of families and thousands of children. There's many more that feel the effects outside of just that one area, and it's such an awesome thing to do, like to just show up there and and we dropped those toys off, and I made sure that that it's very clear that the day. The days that she's distributing stuff and that people are around helping, like, hey, you don't have to mention, like, you don't have to mention this, just take it and do it. It's for the cause that it's for. This is not for, like, it's not notoriety or anything like that. It is literally to just help out. And it's nice when I can do it, and there are people that that I'm friends with, that I surround myself with, that love to participate in this stuff, because collectively together as a group, we can do so much good for so many people. And I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, you ought to have a really good feeling in the pit of your stomach, because it's really good work that we're all doing here. She earned it. Yes, please, hashtag save the wallet. That is the only hashtag that we should be talking about here. Speaking of $268 handbags, we have scheduled our next journey down, which will be in April, provided the opportunity does not arise between now and then to pick off a long weekend, which we are already talking about. So, I would say April's the next live stream. So that's what we're going to be doing there. So yeah, defend the wallet. You're 8. Oh, that's such a good beer. And for those of you just turning in, this is something that for a long time was a staple on this channel, which is Tincantuesday, where we like to just try different craft beers from local brewers. And when I say local, I mean I'm talking probably within a 50, 60 mile radius, up to an hour, hour and a half away, if not a little bit further out. So if you live in an area and you have a microbrew or a small brewery that makes really good beer and you want me to try it, and you can figure out a way to get it to me, you can hit me up. And if you either drop me a comment down here in the video, or if you are on the Discord app, you can hit me up there. If you got my number, for those few that maybe have it, if you come across somewhere and you pick me up a can or two and you say, hey, this would be good to review, just get me the beer, and I will definitely review it for you. Woo, yeah, here we go. It was Pierce, that was the highlight of your week. I will say this, that made, well, in terms of what was said on all the streams, that is probably the saying of the week. You're 8. 8-year-olds don't get $268 handbags. Yeah, that was probably it. That could be the highlight of maybe that whole week. I could see that. I do have some friends that are down there right now, though, enjoying the end of Food and Wine as it is wrapping up. I think it's over on this Thursday. I don't know if it's this week. I can't remember if it's the 9th or like the 14th or something like that. So it's definitely over very, very soon. So welcome on in, everybody. Make sure you've smashed the like button. If you get a chance, share this stream out. Share it across all your social media accounts. For those of you that have come over after you found this on my Facebook, welcome on in. If you want to participate, you do not need to be a subscriber. Anybody can participate. We saw one of our newest people rolling around here, Melissa St. Laurent, in the chat. And you want to participate, you want to donate to the toy drive. We're taking funding right now. We're taking funding donations. It's in the pinned link in the top of the chat. You just click on that link. It'll take you to the place where you donate. Your name will pop up on the stream here. You'll probably become the stream boss and knock Triton out of his throne. And that's how you can participate. You can also participate and help me out by sharing this out, hitting the like button. If you want to know what this is for, we have a little description here on the right-hand side of your screen. We are driving for Citizens out of Taunton, which is just a little piece of Citizens for Citizens. They do have a couple of locations here in southern Massachusetts. Last year we raised $1,500. We bought just over $1,900 worth of toys with that money. We really stretched it out and got our money's worth. And this year our goal is $2,000. And December 10th is the day you want to be on stream. That is the funnest day that you will have all year, as we rifle through some local stores and walk out with a couple carriages full of toys. We pack them into the car, and then we go over there to Citizens for Citizens, and we will drop them off, all live on stream. We stream that whole day. That'll be, we'll probably start it like 9 o'clock in the morning. Last time we did it late at night, and it was in the middle of the week, which helped us a little bit because it was easier to get through it, but we did it later. We did it like a week or so later than what we're going to do it this year, so the shelves were kind of slim pickings. So, and a case of beer. Yes, and a case of beer. Yeah, Pierce, I saw you guys got a hurricane coming down there, huh? I saw that, and it looks like it's supposed to hit. Is it tomorrow? Is that what I read? You guys are already feeling the outer banding, I guess, along the East Coast. Some heavy rains, and it looks like you guys will be getting throat punched tomorrow, sometime tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. That's the way it was looking up here on the weather. It was looking like that, anyways. Cheers. Little line cider. So, moving on, there's one down. This is Tincantuesday. We are making a comeback with this with a vengeance. Central Florida. Yeah. So, this one I was talking about before. This is called Battle Scar. And this actually, so it's by Line Cider. And this beer, it's, again, Line Cider comes from East Greenwich, Rhode Island. So this is an Irish red. So it has a red, kind of a red amber to the liquid itself. It's 5.5% by volume. But there is a neat story. So on this side of the can, where did it go? Here it is. I don't know if you can read that. So it says, "My scars are a reminder of when life tried to break me, but failed." So, you know, there's a big tank on the front, but on the side, it goes on to have a descriptor. So the last one was describing, the Gatsby organization and stuff. This one is, this one's actually kind of unique. So it says, "Battle Scar is our Irish red ale inspired by Scarlet Ruff, the owner's daughter, and her courageous battle against acute flaccid myelitis, or AFM. AFM is a paralyzing syndrome caused by lesions to the spinal cord, mostly in the area that controls muscles, and is commonly compared to polio due to its devastating similarities. 10% of the proceeds will benefit the AFM Association to support those fighting to regain their lives from this debilitating disease." So, it makes me kind of happy that I bought a couple of 4-packs of this. So let's try it. Let's see. You get pounded tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. So is that your day job and your night job tomorrow? Or are you just talking about the storm? So, it smells good. It smells sweet. Oh, I like it. Coach N. Oh, that's so good. So good. So red ale, and like it should, kind of reminds me of almost like an Oktoberfest style beer. It has this taste to it. I describe it as like an orange leaf taste. So if you could picture what like an orange leaf smells like in the fall, it kind of has that flavor to it, and it's so good. Very smooth, not very hoppy, which is great. 5.5%. So for a red ale, that's it's about average, I guess. But 5.5% by volume makes this a very drinkable beer. This is something that you could really sip on like all night long. It would probably pair really well with something that was bready with a little bit of salt, so like maybe a pretzel, or if you had some bread and oil, this would probably go really good with that. This would be really good to kind of sit around and munch down maybe on some appetizers with. That's this style of beer. National news don't care so much. Pierce. Oh, Coach. The finish. Oh, Treehouse. I have never been to Treehouse. I've heard it's literally one of the best breweries. It's one of the best craft breweries in the country right now. And that is like a tourist spot. I forgot what I was looking at the other day. And one of the places to go check out if you were in the area was Treehouse Brewing. It's incredible. Oh, boy, everybody's going to stay. I'm going to be a traveling man. Right? Coach, I should like hang my head. I should hang my head because I'm only like, what, an hour and a half away from it? Ooh, vitamin C is better, really. I like vitamin C. Those were some good beers. Real good beers. Vitamin C is fantastic. I never say no to a vitamin C beer. Christina G, welcome in. Ooh, we got Andrea and Christina tonight. That's exciting. I haven't seen the pair together in one of my streams in a long time. I like it. All the old crew showing up. Here we go. And you have autopilot. I do have autopilot. I do have autopilot. Oh, yeah, see, yeah, Coach, that's like an hour and a half. And we were actually talking about going back there to do a stream. Actually, that may happen maybe this weekend. See if we can squeeze it in. We were talking about something to do like this weekend, next weekend, on a Saturday. So before it gets like too crazy, because I'm assuming that it builds now, from now until Christmas, every weekend. I'm assuming the crowd's just building. Because that Yankee Candle is like massive. Absolutely massive. Did you see? I have not seen your new Christmas elves. Pierce, I am 100% on board with that. Actually, hey, if things go right, Coach, maybe you have another snowbird on your hands. A couple of weekends over the winter. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, that brewery at Yankee Candle, that's like, oh gosh, what's the name of that place? Like the Black Powder or something like that? Black Powder Brewers? Thought it was something like that. They were okay. They weren't, so when we were there, right, when we streamed from there last year, it was, what, right about this time? They opened late, you know. They didn't have almost anybody working, so it was a long wait. It was almost like they had a limited menu the day we were there, so Powder Keg Brewing, something like that. Oh, yeah, Coach. Coach, don't open that door. I'm liable to take it up on you. You'll be having squatters all winter. Shona, what's happening? It's the new Toonie and Burke. Oh, it's only $568. Great. $300 more than original price. Fantastic. You guys are killing me. Wow, Pierce, 120 taps. Whew. That's a good weekend right there. Given enough time, I could probably hit all 120 taps. I'd probably need 3 full days, but I could do it. Sampling, that's the way to go. I'll tell you what. So, for those of you just joining us here, Tin Can Tuesday's back. Welcome. It's returned. We're doing it. Sampling's like the way to go, right? So there are so many brewers that are doing so many different beers, and they're all changing really quick. I now, like, I used to go to like a microbrewery. I'd be like, oh, just give me a glass of this and then a glass of that. Now I'm like, nope. Give me, like, I'd rather have 2 or 3 flights than sit down and drink like 2 or 3 whole beers. Then I get to sample like everything that's there. And if I really like something, I can buy it before I leave. I need to start a GoFundMe for Stella. Oh, gosh. Yes, defend the wallet. Defend the wallet. Powder Hollow. That's it, Coach. That is it. Powder Hollow Brewing. So, the 2, did I have 2 beers there? I think I had 2 beers. They were okay. They weren't terrible. They weren't anything special to write home about. So, oh, yeah, Pierce. All right. Is it walkable? Like, can I walk home from there? Or is this something like I need to bring the Tesla down so it can, like, drive me out of there? Shona, nice to see you in here. Oh, that's right. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna let you defend the wallet while I'm gone. 10 per day for 3 days, yes, sir. So I said it's like, give me 3 days because I know what's gonna happen. Is I'm gonna get into it and I'm gonna be like, oh, I really like that beer. Okay, let me have another. So 3 full days, 10 per day is nothing. I could do 10 beers sitting down in like 2 hours. The problem is I know I'm gonna run into stuff I like, and I'm gonna be like, hey, instead of 4 ounces of that, give me a whole 16. Yep. I like that. Man, wow. Look at that, huh? 10 per day, 10 flights per day. That's awesome. Pirate Eye Patch, get you anywhere walking. Yeah. Thankfully, the car will do the driving. The car doesn't drive itself, can't drive. Wouldn't drive anyways. Not worth it. They still give you a ticket. Man, you get pulled over, like, all joking aside, right? You get a Tesla, you get pulled over in that thing, and you, even if the car's driving itself, doesn't fly. You got to be ready to, like, take the wheel, because, like, the technology's, like, 95% there. Maybe even a little bit better, but still. That 1 or 2%, man, you got to have your wits about you. Somebody does something stupid and the car doesn't pick up on it. You're going to be half in the wrapper. That's just dumb. I've definitely taken a huge liking to either getting a ride somewhere or calling for an Uber. That's like my go-to. I'm always like, oh, just get an Uber. Yeah, get an Uber. I was totally against like Uber and what's the other one, Lyft. Yeah, like the whole ride share thing. I was like, that's a young person thing. I'm too old for that. And once I started doing it in Florida down at Disney, now I'm like, we'll just get an Uber. It's no big deal. So worth the money. So worth it. Pacing not only a good idea in NASCAR. You could be like that guy. What was his name? Hit the wall. He sent it. Did a full-on Ricky Bobby. And it worked. It worked. Got him into the top 4 to chase for the championship. It's a sport of will. Oh, yes, it is. It is a sport of will, is it not? Is it not? For those of you just dropping in, I hope you have all hit that like button. Greatly appreciate that. We are doing our annual toy drive. It all starts now. We've had some great people contributing already. We're already up to that bar is not correct. That bar is actually 80. We've had Triton, Pierce, and Miss Melissa St. Laurent have all donated so far. And I don't think I'm forgetting anybody, am I? Let me double check here, just to make sure. But so they've gotten the ball rolling. We are looking to do $2,000 this year. Last year we set a goal of like 500, and you guys on this channel just absolutely smashed the ever-living stuffing out of that thing. So we're gonna set the bar high. I think we can hit it. We bought like $1,900 worth of toys last year. It was awesome. So, oh yep, there we go. Yep. So Triton, Missy, Pierce. There we are. There we are. That is how we do it. So getting us started right, we're actually at $80, which is awesome. I will update that manually to reflect. The count is not correct. That's right. Do I have a reward card for my beer? I do not. Although I probably should belong to like a beer club, but I just don't. One way or another. That's funny. Yep. Only the first round, Pierce? Only the first round? Coach, wasn't that a great day shopping? That was like, how long did that stream? Wasn't terribly long. That stream was, I'd have to go back and look. I feel like it was about an hour and 45 minutes, give or take. 2 hours max. And we walked out of the place with like 2 carriages of toys. It was awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah, Christina, yeah, absolutely. We actually, what we do is last year, if you guys remember, we were at Target. So what ended up happening was we got a bunch of donations while we were live. So it allowed us to buy more toys while we were there. So we filled the cart a little bit more. And then Target has like that red card and you save 5%. But because we were buying so much, the 5% amounted to a pretty good chunk. So we just went back and got more toys. It was awesome. Excellent. I got rounds 5 through 10. Those are my rounds. And they may not all be beer. We may be hitting some hard stuff in between. Get us in some Jameson. Little Scottish bourbon. Maybe a couple of green teas in there. So yeah. So we will use, a card. So what ends up happening is I I transfer all the PayPal money over. Like I transferred it all over to that Target Red. But it was awesome. It was just like, it's so incredible to be able to do that. I know, isn't that crazy? It has been almost a year. Oh, Pierce, green tea. You've got to go and look up green tea shots. They are so good. Coach 11 to 30. Coach, you and I will have to treat Pierce. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. It's been almost a year. Ooh, sake. Yeah, buddy. You get us a little sake. I'd be good with a little sake. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, Pierce, I'll be the judge of that. Just saying. We had him the other night at the military ball. We asked for him, and of course, you know, they're like, well, we don't do shots, but we can do a sip and drink for you. I went, sure. And a sip and drink for me and the guy I was with ended up being like half a glass of it, which we promptly chugged and got cheered on by like everybody else waiting in line. It has been almost a year. So for those of you that know me, like really know me, you know, usually for the most part, the whole like commercialization of the holiday season is just such a turnoff to me. I'm like, nope, don't want to do any of it. It's like, don't give me no decorations for myself. Everybody but Stella. I'm like, I don't want to do no Christmas shopping. My ideal Christmas would be inviting like all of my family, all of my friends, anybody that I'm just even remotely friendly with, whether it's 3 people or 300, is inviting everybody to one place, and I just want to cook for everybody and sit down with all you when I'm done cooking and eat and drink. That to me is literally the perfect holiday. I could really care less about the whole shopping, decorating thing, all that hoopla doesn't matter to me. Except there are 2 things that can really motivate me. And one is when I get to help families and especially families with children at Christmas time just have a better Christmas. That to me is like one of my things I always love doing. And then the other is, of course, is I have an alter ego, you know, at Christmas time, which we don't speak about too much because of obvious reasons here in this house. So, you know, that to me is because that alter ego, you know, deals with the thing I just mentioned I love to do, which was help families and children. So, and that's really, you know, it's awesome to see like people's, big and small, people's faces light up. You know, Pierce, it's funny you mention that. I've thought about trying to do that, but it's, I don't know. In my brain, it's like hilarious, but to actually do it, I'm like, oh, so tough to do, because when you're in that thing, you're like, man, I know how it's supposed to be, but yeah, my twin, yes, my twin, absolutely. Sake reprimes the system. Ooh, Coach, I'm going to have to try that out. I'm going to have to try that theory. Like of sainthood. Drunk Nick. Yep. Merry Drunk Nicks. I love it. Oh yeah, so those are and you know I get lucky because I get to help Santa every year at my fire station. He drives around on the fire truck, so there's that. That's kind of fun. White tea, yes, I have had white tea. Yep. Elfin Train. She'd make a really good one too. She's a very kind and generous human being. Which is not such a bad thing. Alright. Yes. Ooh, this is really good. This is a really smooth red ale. Still all clean shaven from the military ball a couple of days ago. Or sales agent. But you're 8. Thank you very much. You are 8. And now your handbag is $300 more than what it was originally. So either that's not happening, or I really messed up. Excellent. This has been such a great night so far. I love it. Having beers, chilling out with all y'all, raising some money for our toy drive, which is great. And for those of you that are maybe popping in, want to know what's going on, you can read the write-up here on the right. It'll explain to you what we're doing, what our goals are. Not hashtag not happening is correct. Host needs a flask. I've thought about it. Thought about that. Yep. She works hard. We, we're trying to teach her good money management. So, she'll earn money here and there, and she saves it and saves it. And then, we go out to spend it. And like, all right, well, you can't have it all. You got to choose and do a little bit of math. Coach Lady in Red. Oh, gosh. Maybe that's what I should do as the alter ego. A little dancing. That could be a good way to raise money for the toy drive. Wow, Pierce, really? Coach, you've done a lot for this channel. Not necessary. My cousin bought a Hope Bank. And you would dress it up. Oh, there is so much wrong about that. All right. We are... Ooh, look at this. We are over an hour already. Holy cow. You guys are like killing it tonight. Absolutely killing it. Look at y'all hanging out here with me. Don't steal from the other fellow fort member. Alter ego. Oh, gosh. And now I have visions of, like, the Incredible Hulk just, like, in some sort of, like, pink dress with a big Kentucky Derby hat on. Kind of looks like Snape out of, like, Harry Potter. Oh, Coach. Time it right, Coach. You can battle Triton for the Stream Boss title. Prancing is taking. I can prance. I can prance with the best of them. Nope. And now this beer is nearing the end. Really, Christina? What kind of free stuff? Like free toy stuff, or what are we talking? Like stuff we could use for like toy drive, donation to family type stuff at Christmas time? Because that would be great. I mean, you know, the more stuff we can get together, the better it's going to be. So, you versus a prance off. Prance off. Now I need to go to Nashville. Now I need to go to Nashville. It's a prance off, dance off on the mean streets of Nashville. Right down Radio Row. Oh, you can scan your receipts, really? Christina, you have to hit me up on the Discord. Send me a message. Reveal your secrets. Now that will raise money. The prance off, dance off. Radio Row, the mean streets of Nashville. I have not done receipt hog or fetch rewards. You might as well be speaking Spanish to me right now. I don't know what any of that is. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, Christina, for sure. Send me a message. Send me a message on the Discord app. The meme streets. I love it. A dance off, prance off on the meme streets of Nashville at Radio Row. Because, I mean, if you're going to do a dance off, you might as well do it at Radio Row, right? Where they made all the records. All right, Christina. Yeah, that'd be great. All right. Well, we've been at this for over an hour. I have one sip left in this thing. And I think with that sip, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up, and we're going to thank everybody for being here. So this is the beginning of our holiday season here on this channel. All right, Pierce. And we are going to be raising some money to buy toys with live on stream December 10th. Deliver said toys after we're done buying them. And you can see who we're working for, Citizens for Citizens. Over here, they service thousands of children every year, and we're going to once again participate in that. So hopefully y'all will be around for all the streams. We're going to have a stream this weekend. We're going to pick a football game to stream, and yeah, it'll be great. And every time that we're streaming, the link will be up. I don't know why my cloud bot's not working tonight, but the link will be up. We'll be talking about the toy drive and the donations and what we're doing. And you know, if you know anybody that might be interested in it, somebody that's just looking to help somebody out that they can't, you know, struggling to find people to help, send them my way, and they'll do a lot of good. We did a lot of good last year. And I would love to do a lot of good again this year. We will 100% do a lot of good again this year. So I don't know what you speak of, Christina. So thank you all for being here. Thank you everybody for being here. Appreciate the support, and we will see you guys on Sunday. We will have a stream. I don't know if it's going to be probably won't be the 1 o'clock game. It'll probably be later. It'll probably either be the 4, maybe one of the 8 o'clock games. And we'll do it up then. And, we'll be taking donations and doing our thing. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the support. And we will see you all again on Sunday. We have a little football going. So I'll see you all then. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate seeing you all.